The garbage cans are jealous of the.
He said the Niners stink so bad that the skunk are jealous.
That's what it was. God, he's so good.
By the way, Guru yesterday, speaking of lines, I'm trying it out. Him and Evan Geddes are on fire yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And Guru goes, not to go Hawaiian on you, but to bring it back to the punch.
No. What? No, he didn't. That's an all-timer. He's an all-timer.
I swear to God.
Guru, I swear to you know what I love about Guru? He's like the Little Flip of one-liners. You know how Little Flip was the freestyle king? He had all these one-liners? Yeah. I swear to God, Guru's right next to him.
I was like, what do you mean? What does he mean going Hawaiian, right? And he goes, not to go Hawaiian on you, but to bring it back to the punch. And I was like, what? Who comes up with that? I was like, I couldn't come up with that if I tried.
I love him.
You know, my guy Charles, who does a shot clock over at the Warriors game. Shout out to Charles. Chuck, we used to work during the Bubble Lounge, but he's been doing the shot clock at the Warrior games for many, many years.
It's
a great gig. He's courtside all the time. Yeah. You see a black ball, dude? That's Charles. He said it one time. He goes, what's up with Guru? One time he goes, what's up with Shasky and Guru, man? Those guys, they grind my gears. He goes, but you know what? When they're gone, you kind of miss those guys. You're like, where are they at? You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you make a great point.
Hey, can't live with me, can't live without me. Everybody got a little butcher in them.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. So anyway, we got a lot going on today, man. We're going to go around, man. I like the game comment. Real quick, though. I saw Brandin Podziemski thing. No need to worry. He's going to get a lot of work in the G League.
Pods.
He's taking it personal. Don't eat them. Don't eat the pods. No, don't eat the pods. Remember people eat pods?
The dumbest thing. That. I don't even know. Did I ever tell you what happened to Michelle?
No, she ate a pod?
No, she did not eat a pod. Well, one time during COVID, two of the pods, when they get wet, they can get stuck together.
Oh, yeah.
So she was separating two of them, and it squirted right into her eye. So she got concentrated soap into her eye, and I had to take her to the emergency room. Honestly, God, I was scared she was going to lose her eye.
Oh, my gosh. Pods. I forgot about the pods.
And this is the dead middle of COVID, and everyone's got masks and everything. So I had to drop my poor wife. I had to take her to Kaiser down in South City, and I had to drop her off. I couldn't go inside. Oh my God! I thought she was going to lose her eye. So be careful when the pods get wet and they get stuck together. Do not split them because it could shoot right in your face, and that's like the worst thing that could ever happen to you.
Well, Pods had a tough end to that summer league game yesterday. He got a shot blocked, and then got dunked on to lose the game. He'll be okay. He's going to get a lot of work in the G League. You got to remember he's just coming out of Santa Clara. The game is a little faster. He's having a tough time getting his shot off. Does everything else well. He has a good feel for the game, but we'll see about Pods. I wouldn't have any judgment. Yeah, big time working project. I can't wait to see Trace Jackson Davis. Hopefully he get to play this last summer game. James Hinder scored 1982. One time Guru said the Warriors went Stella last night because they got their groove back. I mean, that's what you get in 95-7 a game. That's the type of content you get.
That's old. That's a one for Goo. He can do better than that.
Yeah, he can't do, but I know. But still, the Hawaii one yesterday, I was like, what?
Did you see, is Steph Curry golfing in the ACC tournament this week?
He is. He's up there in Lake Tahoe right now. Took a picture with Canelo. We got to go there one day.
It was Canelo. He's the boxer. And then who was the other guy?
I saw Dale. I wonder if it was his boy Stoney. I got to see the picture again.
Well,
Stoney's is one of his personal managers, and Stoney's a good friend of the program, too.
What? Wasn't it like Jake Owen? Isn't he like a singer or something?
Yeah, something like that. I wonder if Mahomes is going to be there.
Is he?
Yeah, maybe. He was there last year. Him and Travis Kelce.
What's up? It's me, Patrick Mahomes. I'm here.
Speaking of which, the quarterback on Netflix.
Yeah? I haven't had a chance to view it.
I'm ready to put Mahomes in my top five.
I told you.
Yeah,
I feel not that he's there yet, but I feel like I'm watching the greatest quarterback ever.
No, I mean, I felt like that. Remember that Monday night game against the Ravens during the pandemic?
Yes.
And I was like, I think I tweeted, I was like, I think I'm watching the greatest. And I was like, you know what? You got to slow down.
What about the Rams game on Thursday night with him and Jared Goff?
Oh, that Monday night game.
It was that Monday, whatever it was.
54,
I was
51?
in this studio doing a show with Chris Townsend, and I'm like, dude, they're putting up 50. This was incredible.
54-51. All whites.
One of the greatest games ever.
I mean, this guy, and he talks trash.
Yeah, well.
I didn't know he talked trash like that. He's like telling people, I'm him. I'm him.
He is.
I'm like that. And I'm like, yeah, you are like that.
Yeah.
You are like that. So watching Mahomes, and I'm not going to lie to you. I thought about the 2017 NFL draft thinking, all right, nobody was thinking about Mahomes, but man, we passed up Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. And here we are still looking for a quarterback.
You think it's going to be like the Steph Curry thing? Where all the teams that, I know it was point guards, they took 2 point guards in front of them. Like, everybody, it feels like, looks back on that. Like, Tyreek Evans was the rookie of the year that year.
He was.
And I thought he was going to be sick.
He averaged like 25 and 4 his rookie year.
And it might have been his only great year.
Yeah, Tyreek was sick.
He was.
Remember he worked out for the Warriors a couple years, few years ago? The Chicago Bears will get all that heat.
You think so?
Yeah,
I mean,
they'll get all that
took
heat.
Solomon Thomas.
I know.
Solomon Thomas.
I know.
Him and John Ross, the 2 biggest busts from that draft.
John Ross.
The 2 biggest busts from the top 10 of that draft.
Trubisky?
I mean, he'll stick around the league for 12 years and we'll say, oh, it wasn't that bad.
No, that was bad.
Well, I agree. It was bad. But, like, it's a quarterback, so you kind of like,
What is the most hated team by Bay Area sports fans right now? Because I want to bring this up. That's our YouTube poll question right now.
Ooh.
What is the most hated team by Bay Area sports fans right now? Is it the Eagles? Is it the Dodgers? Is it the Seahawks? Is it the Lakers? You went on Philadelphia Airwaves yesterday. You went into enemy territory. Now listen to that on 94 WIP. We were waiting on you as we went through the meeting. And Hugh Douglas and Joe Giglio, they're out of their minds.
Why do you say that?
I mean, they're just out of their minds. You guys asked for the beef. You gave out your section number. And I was like, after Joe DeCamera, Bubble Bath Boy, told us that we were going to die. That's why I gave out the section. But then they were talking to you, and Hugh Douglas was like, you gonna wear blue and red in L.A.? Like, you gonna wear... He took it to gang matters.
Well, did you hear what I said to him? I said something to the effect of, like, yeah, I'm not walking into Section 8 housing like I'm Omar. I'm going to a football game. What are we talking about? What? Like I'm storming into Ukraine as a foreign, nation trying to take over? Those are real life situations. I'm going to a football game where we paid good money to sit in the second row. What?
And the fact is, he started talking about, well, you see, Joey Bosa didn't climb over that fence. I was like, Joey Bosa would have knocked somebody's head off.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he literally told dude, you're a broke you-know-what. Called him a broke you-know-what.
And if the same thing had happened to Hugh when he went to, I don't know, Washington or Dallas.
He would have lost his mind.
That's what I'm saying.
He would have lost his mind.
But that's when I knew I was right because he followed me on Twitter and we're all good. He's called me his dog, so I'm good.
Nah, ain't no dogs in Philly. Ain't no dog. I ain't got no dogs in Philly. Screw Philadelphia.
You got to be a wolf these days anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, we got to play that
exactly.
sound.
Exactly.
Competitive people, the word dogs comes up a lot. That guy's a dog. That guy, well, I was a wolf, okay? I used to eat dogs.
Exactly. And that's what I'm doing.
West.
Ain't none of those dudes in Philly, my friends. Elliott Shore Park was trying to take a victory lap for getting owned. It's like, dude, get out of here. I hate Philadelphia. I hate everything about them. I hate 94 WIP. I hope to go back there one day and do a show with the win. We need a win. Anyway.